Hello and welcome back to some more You Don't Know Jack the Rewrite. My name is WW Dadman. You already know that, and we dive right into the next episode. This time at a point ahead in time, so I don't forget again. You're offered a cheat code that works in real life. Do you use it? Sure. Who would not? That was literally, there is no way of me spending so much money that it would actually inflate the currency.
I don't like it when it gets crowded in here.
It's literally impossible.
Is this your first time on the rewrite?
No.
Excellent, thank you. That makes all our jobs so much easier. Here are your buzzers for this game. I am required to inform you that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games.
Yep.
You are now ready for the rewrite. I wish you the very best of luck.
Floor 651. What do we have here?
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of The Rewrite is brought to you by Force Feedback Underwear, undergarments that keep your rear in gear while keeping your privates covered. And now, please welcome a man who has Cookie Masterson on speed dial, Sam Feely.
Hey there, capital G gamer. Gotta love someone who will use any advantage they have at their disposal to win. Unfortunately for you, here on the Rewrite, there's no cheat codes. It's 100% a battle of wits. And the escape button in Google, but that's not the point.
Yeah, I mean,
grab your pawns, cards, boards, controllers,
gaming history.
And
cool.
Let the games begin.
That's nice.
Hit your buzzer. I wouldn't complain about it.
Oh,
Here's a category.
69. Nice.
It's a heated gaming moment, Charlie Brown. All right, I want you to imagine the following scene from a Peanuts cartoon. Charlie Brown and Lucy are playing with Charlie Brown medallions. How will this game most likely play out? Lucy exiles Charlie Brown's library with Jace the Mind Sculptor. Charlie Brown's fox falls off the edge of Final Destination. Lucy 360 no-scopes Charlie Brown in Nuketown. Or Charlie Brown goes bankrupt, paying the rent on Park Place.
I don't know, but...
Oh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. But it was a really bad guess.
Yeah. Never
Jace
heard.
The Mind Sculptor is a Magic the Gathering card, and the Charlie Brown medallions are a series of rare printed Magic cards that were printed on the same press as some Peanuts comics and depict portions of those comics.
Oh! Well, I never played Magic the Gathering, and I don't have any of the cards, so...
Is as painful as Lucy yanking the football away from you.
Completely out of scope for me to know.
Great. That'll buy you, what, 1 gallon of gas? Here's a category.
Does it even?
Geneva Conventions 3, New Frontiers. So as we all know, the Geneva Conventions of 1929 and 1949 established, among other things, international legal standards for humanitarian treatment of prisoners of war. Now tell me this. What was established at the Geneva Convention of 1968? A computer game company, a pro football card game, a place to play tabletop games, or a major poker tournament? Best of luck in your future endeavors.
I have absolutely no idea.
You got a really low intelligence roll, didn't you? The annual tabletop gaming convention Gen Con was founded as the Lake Geneva...
Literally never heard of it.
Dungeons & Dragons creator Gary Gygax in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin in 1968.
I also don't play tabletop games, like, ever.
Here we have... War crime games. And speaking of the Geneva Conventions, If it were a real-life war, how would the Japanese board game shogi break the Geneva Conventions of 1949? You can demand ransom for captured pieces, you can make captured pieces fight for you, you can use civilian pieces as a meat shield, or you can flip the board upside down and rage quit.
Meat
Why
shields?
would you pick that? Are you stupid?
No, I just never
In
played the
shogi,
fucking
can
game,
hold
you
on to
idiot!
Captured pieces and drop them out of the board as your own piece. And making prisoners of war serve a hostile power is a war crime. Talk to me, kiddo. I hope you.
I don't fucking know how to play shogi.
Your category is. The Geneva Conventions are sus. Okay, one last war crime question. Now, regardless of how you feel about the game Among Us or the memes that it spawned, tell me, how was Among Us an actual real-life war crime? The game laundered money for a terrorist group. Game maps were based on stolen intelligence documents. It included
That one's easy.
messages for illegal airstrikes, or there were Red Cross symbols on health packs. The Red Cross symbol is owned by the International Committee of the Red Cross and is not in public domain. And unlicensed use of the symbol, such as on health packs and Among Us and other video games, is
Like
technically a
Prison
violation of the
Architect.
Geneva Conventions.
Who also violated the Geneva
While
Convention.
no video game developer
that.
has ever been sent to the Hague for using the symbol, I can
Or
think of
I
a few
think Left
games
4
that
Dead
should,
did
at
for a
the very
while
least,
as well.
send whoever greenlit them to their local jail.
They
Looking
all
at you,
changed it to
Superman
either a
64.
green one or like a white plus
Your
on red
buzzer to set the
background.
bell. And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics.
Oh no.
It's
This or
time
that.
for the one, the only, Dis or Dat.
Good.
Here's the category
Please no both.
for your Dis or Dat. A blizzard of gratuitous violence. I'm gonna list off 7 names, and for each one I would love for you to tell me if it's a character from the Overwatch video games or the title of a Jason Statham movie.
Literally have no idea about either.
For each right answer.
I don't
Lose
play
money for wrong
Overhype and
answer
I
any
don't
ones you
watch
get
movies.
to. You've got 30 seconds until the wire fills up to get all 7. Hope you got all that, because there ain't no turning back now. The Transporter over
I know that one.
Widowmaker. Soldier 70. Crank. Mean Machine. Reaper. Tracer. Much like a Jason Statham movie, your performance was expendable.
Ha ha.
You're in first place, that's for sure. Okay, there's our money, and here's our category. Now, class, turn to level 73. A 1, a 2, a 5, 3.
What?
Suppose you told your parents you won't go to school until they add video games to the curriculum. Because it was the first country to add a video game to its recommended readings in public schools, where should your parents send you? South Korea, Brazil, Poland, or Australia? You're wrong, and stay out of my wallet.
I am very
In
surprised.
2020, the Chancellery of the Prime Minister of Poland added the video game This War of Mine to the country's public high school reading
Really?
list. The game is based on wartime atrocities in Bosnia in the 1990s. So your parents are sending you off to Poland. And once you find out you're playing a video game about history and not playing
Countries I
Fortnite
don't
8 hours
personally
a day,
wanna live
your
in.
Please to come home will fall on deaf ears, you brat. Some things, not the best I've ever seen, but at least it keeps this game interesting. You interested in this? My lasagna recipes from Cooking Mama. We're rocking and we're rolling. Because one of their games set the video game industry's standard of Tuesday releases, which character could convince Garfield to make it through Monday so we can love Tuesday? Zelda, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario, or Master Chief?
Fuck if I know.
Oh, you stupid son of a bitch. And
Fuck
over
if
here
I
you
know.
have the right answer. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was the first video game to have a coordinated global launch. Sega released the game in North America and Europe on Tuesday, November 24th, 1992, and dubbed the event Sonic Tuesday. Tuesday releases became the industry standard soon afterward.
And have not been the industry standard for like a millennia.
Cash cab
Like,
for amateurs.
Literally. When's the last time a
Kids know what you're
game
doing,
released
right?
on a
Plug in the
Tuesday?
item that matches the pair of clues. And the one of you who correctly answers the final bonus question will pocket some big bucks.
Big bucks,
All
420.
right, lights green, floor it, mate.
Very, very big.
CNN host Larry and Elvis Presley's nickname.
King.
Freddie Mercury's band.
Queen.
Elizabeth II's title.
And we've got all playing cards. Right?
Score.
Batman is the Dark Blank.
Oh, oral.
And
Okay,
David
no.
Hasselhoff show Blank Rider.
Knight. It's all chess pieces.
Hard hit in ice hockey. And Twitter Blue Badge.
Now, fuck you. I didn't even fucking hit that. It would be check. All
Advancement at work. And advertisement of a product.
a promotion, for fuck's sake. You only bring it up once.
The house with a blank in its walls. And to end one shift equals blank out.
Fuck. Clock. Fuck.
To reproduce sexually, an Australian term of endearment.
Huh? Oh, mate.
All right, shifting gears into bonus. What do all of the correct answers have in
They're
common?
all chess terms.
Are they all?
Chester.
You nailed it.
Yep, they're chess words. Now let's make like a chess piece and check the board.
Take a picture. It'll last longer.
Do I want to take a picture of a
stepping up to the
minus
plate.
15,000 score?
Avengers, game over. Here comes the question. Imagine there's a new Avengers movie where the Avengers get really jealous when they find out none of their movies earned even close to the best-selling video game of all time.
Minecraft?
How will they most likely exact revenge? Hulk smashes all the characters in Super Smash Bros. Melee, Thor charges all the creepers in Minecraft, Scarlet Witch sends Red Dead Redemption to another universe, or Peter Parker argues with Miles Morales over who's the better Spider-Man. The best-selling video game of all time is Minecraft, which has grossed over $3 billion over the last decade plus, more
By
than
the way, does
any movie ever.
Does that also count in the
Who
ones
knows?
that
Maybe
are
the next
just,
version of
you know,
Tetris will kick its ass.
part of frickin' Game Pass? Because that's the only way I
does
own
this one-
Minecraft.
Ooh la la, someone struck it big. Here's the deal.
I've never played it.
Gaming convention food and other culinary horrors. Here's the pitch. Which of these made-up crossover video games combines a restaurant chain with a game by a company with the same founder? Chuck E. Cheese, Pong Champion, Sonic and Knuckles and Dave and Buster's, Five Nights at TGI Freddy's, or Space Invaders versus Wendy's Baconators? Atari founder Nolan Bushnell founded Chuck E. Cheese in 1977 in part as a way to distribute Atari arcade games such as Pong.
Makes sense.
I always knew there was something fishy about that creepy-ass robot rat. He was set in to get kids addicted to video games. The spy is laid bare now. He's a naked mole rat. Hey, I'm serious here.
Okay, friendo.
Why the bagpipes, by the way? I've been wondering that a lot
Final boss is upon you.
at the end
Here's
of
a full heal
every
and
Jack
screen
attack that
tip.
has him.
Allow me to introduce myself. Will your exit be as dramatic as these characters' entrances? Let's find out.
Shadow the Hedgehog? I have no idea when oh no, Donkey Kong. Although it was called Jumpman at the Cloud? Frickin' Final Fantasy, but which one? I don't fucking know. I have never played a Final Fantasy game in my life. Literally no idea who that... Oh, wait. No? I literally don't know who that is. I'm just gonna randomly guess. Crash 2. I have no idea. I literally have no earthly idea. Guy Towers. That wasn't Guy a host in You Don't Know Jack? No? So, I'm just going to frickin' click on every Sonic game for that. I have no idea. Mass Effect. Okay, good. Never played a Mass Effect game either. Also never played an Assassin's Creed game outside of like one I tried on Treasure. Cause fuck Ubisoft.
Stop hitting yourself. Let's see how much you beat up your final score. Bruh, I have no words. Just get the f out of my face.
No repeats on the frickin' endgame garbage, please. Like, maybe next time they'll frickin' pick stuff from games that I actually care about, or I don't know. Either way, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. My name's WWDadman. Bye.